Hi, welcome to a video that I'm posting for like the first time in almost a year. Uh, I'm gonna be trying to post more content to my channel, trying to get actually above 100 subscribers, and trying to get that ball rolling. I am in college and working two jobs while trying to run this channel. I stream on Twitch. I don't have a set schedule, so hey, you can just look out for me on Wannabe Caleb on everything. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Comment what other videos you think would be cool for me to do next. Thank you and enjoy.
All right, but I'm doing the 2025 movie tier list. I guess also TV shows. The superhero movie and TV show tier list of 2025, or at least the ones that I saw. This year honestly has been kind of mid. I mean, there are good high points. I already see one that I'm probably gonna put in S tier, but it's been hard for the superhero genre, especially in the TV show department. They've been really struggling in the TV show. I think the movies this year wasn't actually that bad, all things considered. Like Thunderbolts, that was a decent movie. In fact, here, might as well go ahead and do Thunderbolts first. I think Thunderbolts is either a B plus or an A minus. I'll probably put it as an A minus because I like the dynamic of the group. Yelena was an interesting character, all things considered. I do think I didn't see the Black Widow movie, so I didn't know what she was like before. But Thunderbolts made me like her. I like her character. I think she's at least interesting, a good dynamic with the Red Guardian, which I know he's also from the Black Widow movie. And honestly, U.S. Agent, they put some damn respect on his name. That is so awesome. I'm glad they did that. Because I think the U.S. Agent is one of the few characters they did really well in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. John was such an awesome character to see in action. Not only to see him during the initial fight scene, which was awesome. I love that fight scene. But looking at his relationship improve with everyone else besides what was it? Besides Taskmaster. I I still love that they killed Taskmaster just like what was it, 20 minutes into the movie. Oh crap! I guess I was trying to do a non-spoiler movie. Tier list. Yeah, whatever. Starting now, it's not. Uh, starting now, it is non-spoiler. But I think everyone already knew that going into the Thunderbolts movie that Taskmaster wasn't going to make it through. That was literally like a whole meme. The Taskmaster wasn't going to make it through. But I really like Sentry. Sentry was probably one of the more interesting characters to me, especially his suit. They did good on his suit. It does have that annoying MCU kind of thing where they have too many lines. Like I don't understand why they put like so many lines on a super suit because I'm guessing it's to make it look a bit more a bit more interesting. Like, oh whoa, look at all the intricate designs. When I think it looks a lot better if it's more basic. I get that the government made it, but I don't think the government will be making all those tactical lines. Like, oh yeah, we got to give them here. Yeah, this is better. Seeing this photo, there's no lines. It's just his bare chest with the Sentry belt. What always got me with the MCU in general are these like needless lines, like this black line going up his thigh all the way up to like his armpit. What is that for? Like that's a needless design. I feel like it's so much clutter for something that should be so open. Like, get rid of all the black lines going up. I think they did a really good job with the gauntlets and the cape and the gold lining. I just really don't like like these lines going everywhere. It bothers me because of how unneeded they are. Okay, this design is okay. I do like it. I like that it has more orange on this one, if that was what they were going for. I don't know. I just prefer either being all one color or have it segmented like this with the belt breaking it up. I think design wise they did do a good job. I just think it's like a good 8 out of 10 suit. But everyone else's suit is also really good besides Taskmaster. I will always hate on Taskmaster because of how horrible they did him. I kind of wish that they would bring in like during the movie they would bring in like a real Taskmaster, like the one from the comics. But the plot overall is fine. Like Sentry slash Bob slash the Void was really interesting, and the whole again I may be the only person, but I kind of find the whole uh mentally ill loner. This one's about mental health and how bad it is to be alone. Like, I think we get it. Like, there's been so much of that crap already that I'm kind of bored of it, but it's still a good message. Like, regardless, it is a good message that there are people around you. You know, you have good, healthy support systems, that your mental health matters. Like that's a good message. But it's just one of those things that the Thunderbolts do not do very well. I have seen way better things handle depression and mental health, especially a superhero movie. I feel like they could have done a much better job. I think A is a good spot, and it is very controversial because of how much hullabaloo. Because I've seen people say Marvel is so back, yeah, it's easily the best one they've put in years, and people say it's still slop, garbage, trash, nasty. But I liked it. You know, it wasn't bad. It definitely wasn't like Endgame or like it's not Civil War tier. Probably not even Iron Man 1. I give it like around Iron Man 3. I put it around that area. It was better than Thor: Love and Thunder, as much as I can remember from that movie. It's like a fever dream. But you know what? Let's break up the monotony. Let's do Superman next, since I also quite liked Superman. I say this is more of a B plus than an A minus. Uh, I put these like very similar. I like these a very similar amount. I like the hopefulness that I think named David Cornsway. He does a really good job as Superman. I like him as Superman. I didn't like Crypto. Oh no, I liked Crypto. I just thought he was sort of annoying. Like he was much more that annoying dog most of the time. I I always chuckle as the "Where's the dog?" scene. But the Justice Gang was also really good. Green Lantern is my favorite. Guy Gardner is my favorite. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't add in more. Like I kind of expected what's his name, Kyle Rayner to be in there as well. Hawkgirl was pretty good. Mr. Terrific was a standout. I liked Mr. Terrific a lot. He was definitely a standout with Superman. Supergirl, uh, oh no, I said Supergirl comes out in 2026. I'm about to say, oh yeah, Supergirl is super good. But Supergirl in the move in Superman was good. I liked it. I liked her a good bit. The actress is very beautiful. I think she fits it very well. I still prefer the Flash Supergirl, but that's me. Like I like the suit a lot more in the Flash. I just thought it was a cool. curveball, what you expect Supergirl to look like. And Lex Luthor was so freaking good in this. He okay, Superman's Lex Luthor is probably in the top five villains of this year, and I probably put it number three. Yeah, I'd probably put Lex Luthor as number three in my personal favorite. Let's see, what else is there? Another really good thing that the not Chris, I would say Christopher Reeve. I keep thinking of the original Superman movies whenever I think of Superman. But the new one, the Justice Gang dynamic was really cool. I like the fact that it was much more of a startup and not by Batman or Wonder Woman, like the main three. I like that it was mainly formed by the side characters of the Justice Leader, Justice League. I find that a lot more interesting that you're seeing more characters that you wouldn't normally see make the Justice League because in every single media it was, oh yeah, it's Batman, Wonder Woman, and Wonder Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Those are always the big three. Oh, I almost forgot. Real quick, this is an honorary mention since this didn't really come out in theaters or TV show. Aztec Batman. I don't think most people even know this is a thing. Like, this is Joker, and this is Two Face. Two Face is, I think they're called Spaniards. This movie's horrible. This movie is so bad because it's barely a Batman story. That's what I hate about these kinds is that they turn the setting from an interesting place to put Batman into, no, this is the story, but we're gonna throw in some Batman elements just to make you feel more comfortable. Like the actual Batman stuff, like the actual character designs of the Batman people, don't come in until much later in the movie, which I got. I was like, okay, yeah, they want to build up the hype on all the new designs they give. It, it's just so boring. Like that's like the main thing I can say. You can skip everything to just to where the characters start looking like Batman characters, and you will not miss a single thing. You can probably skip a good half of this movie and not find anything out of order. But I think all the voice actors are good. The art style is the art style is not my personal cup of tea, but it's not horrible. Like I can still watch it. That one made me laugh. But this one, I'd probably give it like a D tier, honestly. It's Aztec Batman is not that good. I wouldn't recommend it unless you want to get like the entire Batman animated movie genre under your belt. Really, there is no real reason to come back to Aztec Batman. You would do much better watching any other Batman movie. Heck, I prefer Batman and Robin more than Aztec Batman. I said it. I said it and I mean it. I said it with my whole chest that I personally believe Batman and Robin is more enjoyable than Aztec Batman. Now next up is Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four honestly was a very mediocre movie. It was like a C plus. I don't know. Yeah, I'll stick with C. I think C is a good place for Fantastic Four. I think the movie overall is good. I love my favorite is The Thing. I think they did a really good job with The Thing. I think he looks perfect. I think the rock beard fits him really well as well. And Pedro Pascal was pretty good as Reed. he did a pretty good job. I think everyone played the roles pretty well. I sadly do not remember anyone else besides Pedro Pascal and that girl from I think it was from Ozark. I'm pretty sure the woman who plays Silver Surfer. I'm pretty sure she is from Ozark, but I think she did a really good job. I'm not too up in arms about the Silver Surfer being turned from a guy to a girl because we already have Silver Surfer movie with a guy, and that one's honestly, I probably put those two on the same level, but I do prefer the Silver Surfer of the older movies than the new one. But the effects in Fantastic Four looked really well. I fairly enjoyed the Galactus model they used, and also all the use of their powers. That scene where Johnny flies up and absorbs all the fire when he's above that burning city. I thought that was really cool. But I don't know. There's not much. Like that's like as much as I can say about it. There's not much I thought was all too interesting. But if I can give it something, I would say that Pedro Pascal was really good in his role. I think Pedro Pascal and whoever played the Thing, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but he did a really good job as the Thing. I like it. I like them both really well. The people who played Johnny and Sue, they're fine. I didn't like get anything like any wow factor from them, any standout scene, but I thought they were fine. Oh no, there is something. When Thing said it's clobbering time, that felt so flat. I hated that scene. It's like it's clobbering time. Like there's no graveliness. There's no like I'm gonna go kick ass. Is I don't know. I don't know. That clobbering time could have used a second take. But up next is Captain America: Brave New World. And this one was I barely remember this one. I'll be honest because I went to go see it with some friends, and then afterwards we went to go feed some turtles and go eat. And I think that was more entertaining than Captain America Brave New World. Harrison Ford was good as Ross. I thought he did a pretty nice job overall. But I think that Falcon or New I guess Cap, I guess I gotta call him Captain America since he is Captain America now. He's just, I don't know, he doesn't have that presence that Steve Rogers had on the screen. Falcon looks cool. I'll say that his suit does look a lot cooler. I prefer his non-stealth suit, the one with the white, more visible on it, the white stripe and stars. I like that one a lot. I think the vibranium wings are also really cool. It's just, and the Red Hulk design is just weird. I think some of the CGI in some of the moments can be hit or miss. Like there can be some like the scene where Falcon shoves both of his wings into the ground and a huge kinetic shockwave comes out. I thought that looked awesome. I thought it was really well. But some scenes with Harrison Ford as the Red Hulk, like his face, sometimes looks too plasticky. Like if there's like a weird it was like a weird like someone put Play-Doh over his face and tried to make a Harrison Ford mold out of it. But it's like a C minus movie, or maybe just like a middle C. It's a middling to low C. I do that. Now, Peacemaker. Now we're getting into the TV shows. Peacemaker, I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed Peacemaker quite a bit, though I will say uh I probably can't say what the twist is on Twitch, what the world is, or who won this certain war to change that Earth's world. But I saw that coming like half a mile down the road. It didn't really surprise me because usually they do have wait a minute, something's just not right here. And I did notice, like, a good halfway through that there were no minorities. the the scene where God, this is my problem. I can never remember character names unless they're like the main character and Vigilante, the black chick. It was so funny to see all the white people just look around and go, you seeing this? You seeing this woman walking? Oh, that's it. We're gonna chase her. And the scene with Otherworld Vigilante was so cool. I loved that. I think it's funny that Peacemaker from I think it's Earth 3 and the original Earth was basically pretty different. Well, at least the fact that one really was fine with killing the other. Vigilante just shows up like, we Spider-Man need. It's cool that they basically had everything in common besides what their relationship is with Peacemaker. Because their relationship with Peacemaker was really interesting to see because like, oh, what do you? Peacemaker's like my BFF. We're like we're like best friends. We went through an entire butterfly invasion together. It's like hell no. Peacemaker of Earth 3 throws his weight around and harasses people and kills innocent people. He's a villain. It's like oh shit. Well, I don't feel bad that Peacemaker killed his doppelganger now. But again, no spoilers. Although I don't, if you didn't know about the secret reveal of Peacemaker, there was a whole Fortnite drama about it, so you can go look that up because of the dance. But I quite enjoyed Peacemaker. Vigilante is still my favorite character. Peacemaker is number two. Uh, I really like. I I want to like dig into it, but I don't want to accidentally spoil someone because I'm also recording this for a video. But up next, you know what? We're gonna save that till later. Let's do Marvel Zombies. I thought Marvel Zombies was a good B. It was a good mediocre series. It was a good 4 episodes. I don't think it overstayed its welcome all too much. I just think it was a bit boring sometimes. Like I'm not an enjoyer of Aquafina. Whenever she came on the screen, I was like, ugh. She's just one of those actors that have one of those voices that just grating. But Marvel Zombies as a whole, I thought it was good for a zombie for a what if of if the zombies came to the MCU. I would have thought that they would have actually done the actual Marvel Zombies storyline, but I could tell that would have been way too probably gory and would never go past Disney Plus or any of the board members. But the Blade Knight is really cool. Blade Knight is awesome. I think everyone agrees that Blade Knight was the coolest character they ever made. Khonshu with Blade's power and him fighting Ghost was awesome. There was okay, I'm gonna spoil a little bit. I'm not gonna spoil much. Infinity Hulk was so cool to see. I really like the effects they used on Infinity Hulk. Now, I'm a person who doesn't like the art style of What If. I think the 3D models they used and the art style is just ugly as sin. But I think the creature designs they do is really well crafted. But I don't have much to say about Marvel Zombies. It was a fine show. I didn't have too many strong thoughts about it. I just thought it was a fun ride. It was good. Turn your brain off and just enjoy it. Up next is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Now, this show was very divisive. Like, holy crap. People were like ripping each other's heads off for this movie, this show. And the main thing that I liked about it was the art style. That was a big thing that people didn't like. I really enjoyed the art style. I thought the art style at least was 10 times better than Marvel's Zombies. This one I liked the classic 60s kind of character designs. I thought the color grading they used really made everything pop out more. The classic designs, like for Doctor Strange, I really liked the Doctor Strange and Daredevil suits. A lot of people don't know that Daredevil wore yellow. Yeah, he's ketchup and mustard. In the Future Foundation suit, or the Oscorp suit, is the Future Foundation suit. Looked good. I prefer the actual like here. So the suit designs I think were pretty okay. I freaking love this design though. This is like the most perfect classic design suit I've ever seen. It looks so good. I love it. The Future Foundation one is fine. It okay for this one. It looks more blue. Was the spider blue? I don't remember it being blue. I thought it was always black. That okay? I guess it was always blue. I never noticed that. Okay, well now that it's blue, I hate it now. I I just got my live reaction to finding out the spider is blue and the eyes are black. Oh my god, I hate this suit now. Oh no. And the red, and that's right, it has red, there's like a weird red texture for the bottom soles of the shoes. Oh my god, I hate this suit now. I was just about to praise it, about saying, oh yeah, it's not a bad suit. I kind of like it. No, I don't like this suit now. I really don't. But the first suit I do like. I don't know what you call this, the first swing suit. But I like it. I like the spider jersey he's wearing, like I like the V-neck collar that he has on. You can see where the original one to the main the main suit came from. This one's horrible. I hate this suit. I hate the Oscorp suit. This is my new least favorite Spider-Man suit of 2025. But yeah, what I like the character designs. I like the art style and animation quite a bit. I think the characters for Ronnie the Tombstone was really cool. I like that the gang side of New York was taking the center stage, where pushing one of the characters to get more in deep with the gang. But what's stopping it from being S is that I don't like that it's a time loop. I don't like that the time loop. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna put like a little spoiler here. The time loop is that the spider comes down from the web and through Doctor Strange's portals gets snapped off and gets put in the same space, bites Peter, becomes Spider-Man, and is a loop of him creating his own origin. I don't like that. From all the ways that Spider-Man's origin has been done, that one I don't like. I don't like. I like that one less than it being a mystical spider totems that was destined to happen across the multiverse. I just don't. I just don't like that part. That one I'd probably have to say is my least favorite way of his origin. But that's the only thing keeping it out of the S tier. Everything else I thoroughly like. Now up next, might as well get this out of the way. Now we're gonna go positive. We're going Invincible. It's S tier. Season 3 was so freaking good. I love season 3. Oh yeah, I love season 3. Invincible was so freaking good this year. Easily, like it peaked. Like we peaked so early. Now I will say the animation that is a down. Some of it is just clip dragging, like One Punch Man season 3. I will say this Invincible season 3 way better. I will say One Punch Man as a whole is better than Invincible, But animation wise, Invincible is just so much better than One Punch Man season 3 that it just makes it better overall. Now, my favorite was the Invincible War. That is my favorite episode because I'm a multiverse fan, even though a lot of people aren't. I enjoy a good multiverse story and like different multiverse versions of Mark. It was really cool to see. Sinister Mark had such an awesome presence, and so did Mohawk Mark. Who was it also? I know that the fans gave him their own. I really like the Shiesty Mark. That one I really liked a lot, and the full mask Mark, the full black and blue one with just the eye goggles. That one's really cool. I like that one as well. Also, the what was it the Viltrumite prisoner? That guy was so freaking cool. And the final ending of Conquest showing up, awesome. For every single scene with Conquest shows how good the writing is on the show. Like he has such a presence of being very, very, very sinister and terrifying, also being weirdly like tender with Mark, like pushing him to do better while also sinisterly saying, "Yeah, if you don't save the world, I'm gonna destroy it." Conquest was so freaking confident. It was so amazing. Though I will say, what we got with the Adam Eve special compared to what we got with Adam Eve now, where's her creating giant wrecking balls, giant clubs to hit people across stadiums with. Now it's just, oh no, pink shield. Oh no, pink shield. Pink bubble. Pink burst of light ray. Like, it just sounds like she went from being Green Lantern to Gwen Tennyson. Also, Rex's character arc is really good. I think Rex is one of the best characters of Invincible, and seeing his arc is really, really good. I'm not gonna spoil anything else about Invincible because I'm pretty sure I spoiled a good number of it already. But let's get to Ironheart. Now, Ironheart is D. You know that. You saw Ironheart and saw, yep, that's going at the bottom. And you're right, it was. Now, Ironheart was such a trip to me because of what so much mixed emotions I had about it. Because first off, they introduced the Hood. The Hood is cool. I really like it because it brings in the more supernatural side of the MCU, which I feel like we just don't see enough. It's been mainly tech or like Asgardian space magic. I feel like we don't get just like pure, just like magic, like heaven, hell, stuff like that. Besides like Doctor Strange, obviously. But Ironheart, well, let's start with the character. And this one I will be doing a spoil. This is going to be full of spoilers because I'm gonna be talking about why I don't like this, and it is a spoiler why I don't like it. Ironheart is or what's her name? I'm just gonna call her Ironheart. Riri. Is that her name? I'm pretty sure her name is Riri. Yeah, but Ironheart is a bad person. Now that doesn't make her a bad hero. Tony Stark was a bad person, but he was a great hero. The only difference is when she got her armor, she didn't want to do more with it. She just wanted to reap the glory. Like she didn't want to do any of the stuff that made Iron Man a hero. She just wanted to be looked as a hero. But like the more she found like this big gang that they were gonna help, and the gang is full of uh stereotypes, like really uh on the woker side, on the woke side, that doesn't quote, uh, stereotypes. Like there's a drag queen in there in a thieving group. Like there's like a lot of weird. choices they made. Like, why would a drag queen be in a heist group? Like, I don't know. It's just a very hodgepodge assortment of decisions that they made. Like, oh, she's a genius inventor. Oh, but she doesn't have the money to build her suit, so she capitalizes on it. So she steals so she can make and finish the suit. Oh, but the suit AI creates a reimagined version of her best friend, but she's super fucking clingy. And it's just a bunch of left, right, and it doesn't make any sense. Like it feels so connected and widespread. It doesn't make any sense, and it feels like a spider web. Crumble that up into a ball and light it on fire because oh my god, I think it was cool that Hood had actual powers and that Mephisto was part of it. I think adding Mephisto in, having Borat as Mephisto, that's awesome. And that's one of the few things I will say they did a really good job with. I thought the Mephisto reveal was really good, and having Ironheart as an agent of Mephisto to bring back her best friend, proving that she didn't learn anything from her origin and goes to make a deal with the literal devil, makes it so freaking cool. Okay, I actually appreciate that. Just going, fuck it. She's a bad person. She makes a deal with the devil. Go for it. I think that's so freaking interesting. That is how you should do it, but Riri in the comics, completely different. To be fair, both of the reasons for becoming Ironheart is bad. In the comics, it was her teacher saying, Riri, what do you think you can't do? And said, well, how about you ask me what I can't do? It's like, well, you'll never be Tony Stark. But, oh yeah, I'm gonna be Tony Stark then. And that's how her origin was in the comics. To be fair, in the show, it's not as as like it's just it's gross. It's nasty. I hate it. But what I don't like about what I don't like about the show the most is that everybody are idiots. It feels like everybody is trying to backstab everybody while not actually having a good reason to. Like, I'm gonna steal his cloak. Why? Like, why? And then he starts hurting the girl that took his hood, and then they go back to try and steal it again because Riri wants the magic from Mephisto that's in the hood, so she would put it inside of her suit to make it like more powered up, basically. And it it just turned into just this big hodgepodge of no, no, Riri, we were like family. I give you a chance. Like we were supposed to be the thieves together, and it was just ugh, like it just gave me a headache. That's what I can only describe it as, a monumental headache of a show. I highly doubt that they're going to give it a second season. They did horrible in actually advertising it. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in this list. I think most of the list is pretty good. The only thing I'd probably switch is maybe Superman up to A, but no, I'm comfortable with where it is overall.
Bye.